Brothers, sweethearts, guests, friends, and especially the members of our undergraduate chapters, welcome to the 4th annual broadcast of the Sigma Chi Awards. There are many successes to be celebrated tonight, and I am privileged and humbled to have the opportunity to acknowledge them. Sigma Chi has a long history of tradition and excellence. More than 2,000 significant SIGs, nearly 1,000 members of the Order of Constantine, thousands of Peterson Significant Chapter Awards and individual achievement at the campus level, including homecoming kings and courts, student body leadership, major scholarship and honorariums, and the list goes on. Sigma Chi is the largest fraternal organization on the planet. Nearly 270,000 members proudly wear our badge, and that is no doubt due in large part to the attraction that so many have to the great prestige that comes along with being a Sigma Chi. But this prestige of ours was not built overnight, quite the opposite. It took generations of men to build on the successes of prior generations and turn Sigma Chi into what it has become. Now tonight, we cast our eyes to the future. The men in our active chapters are the great promise of Sigma Chi. They are our hope for the future. And as you will hear, based on the accomplishments and achievements they have produced from this past academic year, the future remains quite bright. We will begin tonight by acknowledging some interfraternal success that Sigma Chi has earned. By all rights, Sigma Chi is a well-respected leader among fraternities everywhere. And this year especially, the North American Inter-Fraternity Conference has honored us with several historic recognitions. First, I'm proud to announce that Sigma Chi has taken home a Laurel Wreath Award for the 4th year in a row. This year, the Values-Based Leadership Certificate was recognized by the NIC as an outstanding development in educational programming. Congratulations to the Sigma Chi Leadership Institute and to the many staff and volunteers who work to make that programming possible for our fraternity. Up next, undergraduate leaders are simply the backbone of our fraternity. One fine young man, perhaps one of the finest we've ever had, is the recipient of the Undergraduate Award of Distinction. Hailing from our Gamma Eta chapter at the University of Idaho, he was the consul of the chapter when an unthinkable tragedy befell the chapter, and he was tasked with leading them to the darkest of hours while the spotlight of the world shone upon them. But he's the perfect example that the mantle of leadership doesn't fall lightly upon the shoulders unless we're prepared to bear it when it happens. My most sincere congratulations to Brother Reed Ofston on this very well-deserved recognition. And next, congratulations are due to Brother Andy Nunemaker, Valparaiso 1991, on the acknowledgement of his incredible service to the interfraternal community with the Alumnus of Distinction Award. Brother Nunemaker has served his Sigma Chi fraternity and his alma mater faithfully since his graduation, and we are so grateful for his service. And finally, to our 68th Grand Consul, Mike Greenberg, for being just the 6th Sigma Chi in our illustrious history to be the recipient of the NIC's Gold Medal, the highest interfraternal recognition possible. He is the first Sigma Chi in nearly 30 years to earn this recognition, and he joins the illustrious ranks of his predecessors, L.G. Balfour, J. Dwight Peterson, Barry Goldwater, Bill Brigham Sr., and Ed King. Legends in their own rights, and we are blessed to add Brother Greenberg's name to that list here in 2023. We'll now move on to the winners of the Julio A. Varela Outstanding Associate Chapter Award. Named for Order of Constantine Sig, Julio Varela, Miami, Florida, 1983. He was the former chairman of the new Chapter Development and Province Boundary Committee when he entered the Chapter Eternal on January 16, 2014. And this award is presented to associate chapters that demonstrate excellence in all aspects of their operations. They are the future chapters of Sigma Chi and most definitely have a future date with the coveted J. Dwight Peterson Significant Chapter Award. This year's winners are the associate chapters at South Carolina, Stanford, and Alabama Birmingham. Congratulations, gentlemen, on a fantastic year. And a special shout out to our associate chapters at Missouri and Alabama Birmingham, whose scores would have qualified them for a Peterson Award had they had their charter yet. Brothers, there are some exceptional chapters coming to challenge for that coveted Peterson Gold Award. Keep your eyes set on that Peterson Award in the years to come. In Sigma Chi, we know that we are students of fair ability. Some of us are fairer than others. We also know that academic success is a critical component of fraternal life on an individual and a chapter level. For nearly 80 years, Sigma Chi has recognized the academic excellence of our chapters. The chapter with the best academic success program and performance gets recognized with the Daniel William Cooper Award, while the other chapters who have demonstrated excellence in this capacity are recognized with the Legion of Honor Award. We will start tonight with the Legion of Honor. Receiving this year's Legion of Honor Award and honorable mention in the race for the Daniel William Cooper Award, the recipients hail from the undergraduate chapters at Utah, San Diego State, Ripon, Louisville, Clarkson, Bryant, and California, San Marcos. Congratulations, brother. Each year, the Sigma Chi fraternity honors the chapter with the most exemplary scholastic program with the Daniel William Cooper Award. Reflecting the same ideals and criteria of the Legion of Honor Awards, the Daniel William Cooper Award recognizes the most outstanding educational program and achievements. Here today, the first and second runners-up will also be recognized as recipients of the Legion of Honor and honorary mention for the Cooper Award. The chapter that wins the Daniel William Cooper Award will receive a handsome plaque and will have its name engraved in the Daniel William Cooper Trophy that is displayed at the Peterson International Headquarters in Evanston throughout the year. The second runner-up for the 2022 to 2023 Daniel William Cooper Award is Louisiana Lafayette. The first runner-up, UNC Wilmington. And the winner of the 2022 to 2023 Daniel William Cooper Award is New Mexico State. Let me pause to give a little background on our Zeta Phi chapter. These brothers had a chapter-wide GPA of 3.15 and a pledge class GPA of 3.53 against an all-campus GPA of 2.87. Clearly, academics are important to this chapter, who took home a Peterson Gold Award last year. 77 of our chapters finished first or second in academic performance relative to the other fraternity chapters on campus. And while we are proud of the just over 1/3 of our chapters who made that list, this is 9 less than the year before. We are proud of all of our chapters who demonstrated their academic prowess. Keep up the excellent work. But to the rest of you, we expect more. I charge the rest of our chapters who weren't above the all-men's average, or first or second on their campus, to step up your investment in academics so that we can continue to improve in this important area. And now, the time you've all been waiting for, the presentation of the coveted Peterson Significant Chapter Awards. The award was created in 1963 by past Grand Consul and Chairman Emeritus of the Sigma Chi Foundation, J. Dwight Peterson, for the purpose of recognizing excellence in our chapters. Chapters that scored high enough on this year's application will receive the Peterson Significant Chapter Blue Award, and chapters that scored over a 95% will be recognized with the Peterson Significant Chapter Gold Award. Stay tuned to the very end, because a very small group of elite chapters have earned this recognition this year. Without further ado, the winners of the 2022 to 2023 Peterson Significant Chapter Award. We'll start it off tonight by congratulating these brothers who'll be taking their hardware back with them via the Tucson train. 5 of the last 10 years, congratulations to Arizona. It may have stung not to win a Peterson Award last year, but for the 9th time in the last 10 years, clearly a mark of sustained excellence, we get to congratulate the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets on their return to the winner's circle. For the first time since 1986, think about that. That's a long time. These men may be experts at fishing goalposts out of the Tennessee River, but they're also now experts at fishing Peterson Awards out of Sigma Chi. Congratulations to the men from Tennessee. For the second time in the last 3 years, and just the 4th time in chapter history, if you follow what the men in Pullman are building, you get the sense it's a legacy of excellence that will surely follow. Congratulations to the men from Washington State. It's 5 years in a row now that the Peterson Award makes the trip back to Starkville. Congratulations to the Bulldogs from Mississippi State. Not to be outdone by their fellow SEC school, all I gotta say is woo pig suey. That's 4 times in the last 6 years that the men from Fayetteville are celebrating tonight. Congratulations to the Omega chapter at Arkansas. Sigma Chi has such a deep and rich legacy, but I love it when we get to celebrate a first. Never before in the history of their chapter have the men found their way to the winner's circle. Tonight, these men get to claim that groundbreaking moment. For the first time since being chartered in 1987, a hearty congratulations to the men from Theta Omega chapter at Elon. Our men in Flint might need to build an addition to their house to find a place for their 10th straight Peterson Award. Congratulations to the men of Kettering B. And brothers, Hayden is smiling down on you tonight with wings on his heels. Congratulations to the brothers of Embry-Riddle, Daytona Beach. More history being made tonight. Breaking a quarter of a century dry spell. Fresh off their reinstallation as a chapter and taking home all kinds of hardware on their own campus. For the first time since 1998, congratulations are owed to the men from Gamma Nu chapter at South Carolina. And staying right there in the SEC, making it 6 of the last 7 years, keeping that tide right on a rolling, congratulations to the men from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. For just the 5th time in the nearly 35-year history of the chapter, I'm proud to announce that the Patriots from George Mason University are taking home the hardware. Congratulations, brothers. Clawing their way back to the winner circle and making it 7 of the last 8 years, congratulations to the Panthers, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Chartered in 2021 and making it a short trip to their inaugural trip to the winner circle, please help me in congratulating the Roadrunners from Texas San Antonio. For the first time since 2016, I get to say, Javelinas. Hearty congratulations and welcome back to the winner circle to the brothers from Texas A&M Kingsville. After a 10-year streak ended during the pandemic, the next generation of Kai Kai brothers are clearly determined to start that again. Making it 2 in a row are the brothers from Birmingham Southern. For 3 of the last 4 years, the Peterson Award is taking a trip to the beach. Cal State Long Beach, that is. Congratulations, brothers. For 13 of the last 16 years, success has been cooking in Cookeville. Congratulations to the Eta Delta chapter at Tennessee Tech. Welcome back to the winner circle. To make it 12 of the last 13 years, congratulations go to the Vandal brothers at Idaho. Well, brothers, the record setting continues. It's been a quarter of a century and the streak just keeps on going. 25 in a row for the Cardinals of Louisville. For the first time since 2016, congratulations are due to the Mean Green. Let's hear it for the men from North Texas. This chapter was chartered in 1985, but only once in their history have they found their way to the winner circle until tonight. Fresh off reinstallation last fall and showing just how great Sigma Chi is at bringing successful chapters to campus, let's offer our hearty congratulations for just the 2nd time ever to the Redbirds from Illinois State. But not to be outdone by their fellow brothers from the land of Lincoln, it's back-to-back trips to the winner circle for the Kappa Kappa men from Illinois. I think I smell a friendly rivalry between Theta Rho and Kappa Kappa on the rise. Making it 1 for every founder, for the 7th year in a row, the Peterson Award is making its way into the hands of our chapter at California State San Marcos. Making sure they continue to set the bar with the most Peterson Awards of any chapter in the fraternity, 17 of the last 18 years, and number 35 in the chapter's history. Congratulations to the Upsilon Upsilon chapter at Washington, Seattle. It's now 4 of the last 5 years for the Red Hawks. Congratulations to the men of Epsilon Lambda at Ripon. Their mascot may waddle, but the brothers of Eta Chi are running straight to the winner's circle for the 2nd time in the last 3 years. Congratulations to the Penguins of Youngstown State. After just a 1-year hiatus, these brothers are back. For the 12th time in 13 years, let's welcome back Lambda Delta brothers from California Merced. For just the 2nd time in 30 years, I have the honor tonight of recognizing this group of brothers who performed an incredible turnaround this last year. Red rating their way through the Peterson requirements, congratulations to the men from Texas Tech. For the 4th time in the last 6 years, congratulations to the chapter from Logan, Utah, and the men who attend school at Utah State. It's lucky number 13 for these men from the California Central Valley, keeping that streak alive. Congratulations to the Theta Omicron chapter at UC Davis. Not to be outdone by their co-op counterparts, for the 5th time in the last 6 years, congratulations go to the men from Zeta Theta A at Kettering. It's been 10 years since these Trojans fought their way into the winner circle, fresh off their move to University Park and finding a new level of excellence along the way. Congratulations to the Alpha Upsilon chapter, whose men attend USC. It's the first chapter to raise more than $200,000 in a single year for the Huntsman Cancer Foundation in successive years, fueling the record-breaking philanthropic work of Sigma Chi. For the 3rd year in a row, congratulations to the Mustangs from Southern Methodist. 4 of the last 5 years, bucking their way back to the winner's circle, are the Broncos of Cal Poly Pomona. And this is 5 in a row, every year since they've been eligible as a chapter. congratulations go to the Minutemen of Massachusetts Amherst. With a new chapter house in tow and staking their claim to the greatest Texas A&M chapter, congratulations to the men from Zeta Eta chapter at Texas A&M Commerce. They are dangerous on a mountain trail, but they're also dangerous when it comes to winning Petersons. Congratulations to the Bobcats from Montana State on 5 of the last 6 years. Well, Aztec that. 4 in a row for the Delta Xi men from San Diego State. Teddy Roosevelt would be happy to hear that the Rough Riders from Santa Clara are bringing home their 3rd in a row. Congratulations, brothers. The architecture of their campus may largely be Frank Lloyd Wright, but the architecture of this chapter is just flat-out success. 8 in a row. Congratulations to the men from Florida Southern. Blowing up the Peterson Award like the cannons which rang back on their campus in 1863, making it 14 years in a row. Congratulations to the men from Gettysburg. They found their way to that coveted gold award last year, and although they may have slipped this year, they're still keeping that 7-year streak alive. Bringing that Peterson hardware back to the City of Crosses are the men from Zeta Phi at New Mexico State. Fresh off their rechartering in January, taking home all kinds of hardware on their campus and ending an 18-year dry spell along the way, the men from Epsilon Zeta Chapter. Congratulations go to the Seminoles from Florida State. Well, not to be outdone by their fellow chapter from the land of enchantment, the Lobos are making it 5 in a row and bringing a Peterson Award back to the city of White Oak. Congratulations to the brothers of New Mexico. For 12 of the last 13 years, Tupper the Bulldog has growled with excitement. Congratulations to the brothers from Bryant. And finally, the founders of our fraternity would be very pleased to know that their hopes and dreams of a successful fraternity are living manifest on the very streets they walk as young men. For 5 years in a row, congratulations to the men from Alpha Chapter at Miami. Now, if you stuck around this far, you're thinking to yourself, did my chapter not win a Peterson? Or maybe you're thinking to yourself, did we win a gold? Well, I could drag the suspense out long if I really wanted to, but I won't torment you. Let's just get straight to it. It's time for the Peterson Significant Chapter Gold Awards. As a reminder, these chapters achieved a 95% or better this year. It's about as close to perfect as you could ever get. We should all be proud to call them brothers and to call them a part of our fraternity. Tonight, there are 6 chapters to be so honored. I will announce them in order so that the highest scoring chapter is read last. Without further ado, here we go. It's the 10th time in the last 11 years. They've been here before, but they could never get into that coveted gold territory. From the still waters of Oklahoma, congratulations on their first gold award to the Cowboys from Oklahoma State. They were chartered in 2014, but winning the Peterson Award for just the 4th time in chapter history, and they're taking home their first gold award. Makes 2022-23 an outstanding year in the annals of the chapter. Ragin' Cajun their way into the Golden Circle are the brothers from Louisiana, Lafayette. You don't need to shuck and jive to win a Peterson, you just need to be excellent. For the 2nd time in the last 3 years and taking home their first gold award in the history of the chapter, congratulations are due to the Cornhuskers from Nebraska. Sigma Chi has only been awarding gold Petersons since 2009, and yet this is this chapter's 4th time to earn such a designation. An incredible achievement and a demonstration of a remarkable success. Congratulations to the men from Iota Zeta Chapter at Clarkson. This is their 13th year in a row, every year since they've been chartered. And unbelievably, it's their 6th time earning a gold award. Undoubtedly an example of excellence Sigma Chi's everywhere should be proud of. Charging their way into the Peterson Gold Award once again, our last year's top scoring chapter, the Chargers from New Haven. And finally, we have a new king, a new top scorer, a new top chapter of Sigma Chi. They're the top fundraising chapter in the history of Sigma Chi's partnership with the Huntsman Cancer Foundation. It's 2 Petersons in a row, but the first gold Peterson in the history of the chapter. Congratulations to the men from the land of the Great Salt Lake. Congratulations to Beta Epsilon at the University of Utah. Brothers, sweethearts, friends, and guests, that'll do it. Thank you for joining tonight. Sigma Chi was founded by 7 young men who had a vision and big ideas for a better world. They turned those ideas into a transformational experience that would shape the lives of more than 365,000 men and counting. What we do matters. What you do matters. So go out in the world and show everyone what men who practice universal principles and timeless values in their everyday lives are capable of. Go out and show the world what it means to be a transformational leader. Go out in the world and be a Sigma Chi. Thank you for joining tonight. Congratulations to our winners. I look forward to welcoming many more of you to the Winner Circle next year. in Hope.